This is Mantua Reservoir at Mantua, Utah. I'm just east of Brigham City in northeast Utah. Uh, it's a small reservoir. I'm walking the bank, as you can see, something I don't normally do. But since I'm out here for work for a long time, I'm going to fish. I'm not going to just sit in my hotel room, and I'm going to catch bass. Today, we'll start off with, you gotta stay light when you're mobile. I have a small tackle box that has just what I need for the day in it. And I carry two rods. I carry my casting rod and my spinning rod. I know this lake fairly well. I know what's along the bank. I'm throwing a Z-Man chatterbait and a Texas rig zoom trick worm. There's an algae bloom going on right now. The water's kind of murky green. I've had two bites already. Figured I'd turn the phone on. This is phone video, not my normal video camera. So this is something new for me. But let's see if we can catch some fish here in this cold water. This water rarely gets over 70 to 75 degrees at its warmest for the year. So these are cold water largemouth. And I'm not super sure-footed and I'm walking rocks, so you might get an added bonus in here. I hope not, but you might. You never know. See, I'll start with my chatterbait and I'll fan cast. Start on the bank, work my way around to the other bank behind me. Then follow up with the trick worm. When you walk around the bank of your local lake and you do it enough, you get to know what's out there. And I know a long cast out is a weed bed. So these fish generally relate to either the bank, which is just a small drop right now since the lake is about 6 foot low. They either relate to that drop or they're relating to the edge of them weeds. I make a couple casts in between, but not very many. All right. And there is a Utah largemouth. That's pretty average for what I catch in here. I do catch bigger ones. I catch a lot of smaller ones. But we're talking about a small reservoir that's dominated by trout. I come and catch the bass. But like I said, the trick to fishing from the bank like this is to be mobile. Don't weigh yourself down, you know. Leave the weighing down for when you're fishing out of a boat. Okay, that took a few casts to get him, and I haven't had nothing here in the last bunch of casts on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my trick worm. Hopefully that's in the grass bed out there. Now when you're fishing from the bank like this, you're really limited. You're limited on where you can go. You're limited on what presentations you can use. So what I do is I'll concentrate on the ones that I know will catch fish. I have spinner baits, chatterbaits. I got plastics, hooks, sinkers, and the such. I don't have a lot else in my box. When conditions are right here, this lake is awesome for fishing a top water. I'll either fish a buzzbait or a head and tiny torpedo. Excellent baits, lots of fish. It's kind of cool out here now. It's only like 55 degrees, but it's sunny. I was up here yesterday. It was 50, windy, cloudy. We've already had snow up on the mountain here 2 days ago. It melted. Today's supposed to be around 60, so we got a little bit of warming up to go. Next spot. All right, I've got my trolling motor pulled up here, and we're fixing to go down the bank a little ways. We'll watch my footing. I'll take you for a walk. Okay, you ready? Oh. Okay, here we go. I'll give you a good look at the reservoir. What you see there, that's all there is. There's a road goes around the backside, and I fish back there a little bit sometimes too. Today I'm just staying up here on the levee. My next issue is going to be finding a place to put you down. And let's see if this does it. Whoa, whoa, we almost got a bonus. All right, sorry about the crooked camera. Can't find anything. That's as level as I can find to set you down on. We've moved. Try it again from over, whoa, from over here. We'll see what happens. We go again, yes. That's a better one. I think, feels like it. Oh yeah. This is a Utah bass to be proud of. All I gotta do is actually get them up here so I can show them to you. I'm happy to get a bass like that in Florida. And he absolutely devoured this Z-Man chatterbait. So just remember, just because you're stuck on the bank walking along doesn't mean you can't catch fish. That's a nice 3-pound largemouth out of here. I'm going to fish some more and see if I get some more. But dominated by trout, this lake is. That's a healthy largemouth, and there's lots of them in here. I'm going to get this guy back before I keep him out too long. Thank you, guy. You know, when you're fishing from the bank, don't be in a big hurry to move. It's a lesson that I've learned that I apply to fishing out of my nitro. Fish a little slower, a little more thorough. Maybe try a couple different things. If you're in an area that you're pretty sure has fish, concentrate on it. Your chances are so much better if you just stick with the area until you're sure you're not going to be catching anything. Now, walking the bank like this forces me to fish an area more thoroughly because I'm very limited on where I can go. So concentrating your efforts in areas where you know that there's fish, if you fished the lake a bunch or whatever, and paring down your tackle, carry only what you need. I'm here in Utah, not in Florida. I'm on the bank, no boat. I'm catching bass. Land is dominated by trout, cold water. It's probably 60 to 65 degrees. Doesn't get over 70 really for the year. So no matter where you are, if you don't have a boat, you don't have to worry about it. As long as you can walk that bank and you have a fair idea what the fish will take, you should be good to go. For bassandbobs.com, I'm Bob Smith out here in Brigham City, Utah, and I'll get some more of these videos done as I can, and I appreciate you watching. Someday I'll be back in Florida, back to my nitro, my Florida bass, but for now, this is what I got. I'll get you some trout segments too. All right, for bassandbobs.com, I'm Bob Smith, and I'll see you out here on or by the water.